There are roughly 1.1 million gig economy workers in the UK, that's the estimate. The gig economy is a world where individuals like you and I choose to work for ourselves rather than as an employee of another organisation. So in the world of professional services, what we are starting to see is some disruption to their traditional model by the emergence of these specialist providers of gig economy type work.
The gig economy is hugely important today because so many people are moving into it. There's lots of sectors. We're mostly familiar with the Ubers and the TaskRabbits, but increasingly professionals who provide these professional services include lawyers, engineers, management consultants, accountants. And so we thought it was important to have a look at the different segments of this population, what the issues are, what may be difficult about working this way.
Even McCallum's business model is in many ways very similar to a traditional consulting firm. But the big difference is that all of our delivery consultants are freelancers, they're all independent. We have created this new set of choices for clients and for consultants, and it has changed their expectations in terms of how consulting can be delivered.
Lawyers are risk averse. It's a good job they are, that's part of the job. And so it's very important that the gig economy has to provide lawyers with confidence and comfort.
If you think of the pros and cons of independent consulting, for clients we hear again and again that the big advantages are that they get much more experienced people working on their projects. There's a lot more cooperation and collaborative working in this environment, and they often say that it just is better value. If one thinks about the typical consultants, for our pool in particular, 100% of them have top-tier independent consulting experience. One example is Tchen, who has probably done 30 to 50 projects with us over the past few years.
I'm the chairman of a renewable energy business. I'm an independent management consultant in the strategy field. I do a range of strategy projects for charities.
I think for someone starting out in their career, a recent MBA grad, get some blue chip experience on the CV. It gives you knowledge of how the biggest part of the economy is working.
When I joined Uber, we were about 20-25 people, and I left just under 2 years later when we'd scaled to about 200 people. And at that point, I wanted to give myself time to take stock and really rethink around what are the areas of importance to me, what are my skills, and how can I create opportunities and career path for myself that allows me to bridge these two worlds together. Working as a freelancer, you're very much deliverable oriented, so you don't get distracted if there's internal issues going on within the company. You come in, you shape the scope of your project, and you're there to deliver. Potentially the freelancer can bring a unique set of skills to the organisation that they don't currently have internally themselves.
There are clearly two very strong sets of winners, and those are companies requiring professional service support, so clients, and consultants. The potential losers are possibly the traditional firms, although if they stay nimble and innovate, there's no reason why they will lose out.
I think the winners will be those that continue to adapting to the new types of analytics that are required, learning new softwares, getting into artificial intelligence, all these new topics.
The winners in the gig economy will be the individuals who have the most creative, the most thoughtful solutions to their clients' problems, and they will be the companies that are best able to make a match between clients' needs and the skills of their workers.
It's really important to be adaptable, both for me as a freelancer and also for corporates to adapt to the way the world is changing and the definition of work is changing.
The winners here are the professionals, because as individuals they have more opportunity to direct their own careers and do fulfilling work.